My name's Jeff Feely. I'm with the Brantford Bulldogs. I'm the Director of Operations here.
And hi, I'm Matt Gillette. I'm the Digital Marketing Coordinator for the Brantford Bulldogs.
For sure, yeah. So it started back in February or March. We're playing in Hamilton and we're notified we needed to move to the Civic Center in Brantford. And we started our planning, looking at an older arena here, Civic Center, and all the different things that needed to go into that to get it ready and suitable for OHL hockey. So one of the big things was the sound system that was here. We had a sound system in Hamilton, it seemed to be working fine. We came to Brantford, saw the system was not up to speed, was not of quality that we needed for our product. So we started looking at alternatives, reached out to our friend Andrew at Hamilton Sound and Audio, and looked at how we could potentially transport something here. Do we need new or better than what was already here? And we came across an old speaker system that we had in Hamilton that we weren't using, that we thought was ready to go in the garbage. Turns out it wasn't. It was more than we could have expected. Andrew assessed it. The quality of the speakers was still great, worked phenomenally, and he recommended we could put them in here and have a better sound system than we did even in Hamilton here in Brantford. So that's what we ultimately did. Yeah, I mean, we weren't here operating it day to day, so we didn't have much experience, but it didn't take us long to turn it on and see that it just, the quality of that system, the reach just wasn't going to be good enough when you put 3,000 fans into this arena. Or a small arena here. We needed a system that was going to be able to carry, and we knew right away that wasn't going to work for us. Only from Andrew, who speaks very highly of the equipment. Matt, I don't know, did you know about their equipment beforehand? I mean, I didn't, but
I wasn't too aware of the equipment prior to coming into Civic Center, but I will say that the equipment now that it's been installed has added a completely different level of just atmosphere and vibe to game day. It's a huge improvement from what we were coming from previously, and I think anyone that comes through here, you ask, how's the sound system? They say, this place is rocking, and it really brings just another level to the game day atmosphere.
It is, just to kind of go on that, like, energy has been awesome here. The fans in Brantford have been more than we could expect, and they're loud, and it gets loud in here, but the music that comes with it just amplifies that, right? You needed a great system to feed off the energy that the crowd was producing, and we've been really happy with what we've had so far. Yeah, I mean, you know, on our side, our production team, which Matt is involved in, you know, they really got to feel out the crowd, and not everybody wants the sound to be the same. So it's really a trial and error, feed off of the energy that we're getting from the crowd. There's moments in a hockey game you need everybody to be fired up. There's other times opponent scores a goal.
Yeah, you want to bring it down.
There's an injury on the ice, you know, where you need to really have that range, right, where it's up and down, and it's Matt and his team that really play off of that, and I think the speakers have done everything we've asked of them to really control, and we can really handle the environment, and you can fire them up and then settle them down at times as well.
Yeah, the customization and control that we have with the system is amazing. Being able to, you know, like Jeff pointed out, bring it up, bring it down in certain situations, in different scenarios, and then the ability to EQ it to however we want. You guys have done an amazing job at EQing it and really making it come to life at Civic Center. Civic Center is not an easy building to EQ for. We're basically at a tin can. So the fact that we've been able to make it sound as rich and full and vibrant, and like the sound is unreal. So I think that, to go back to what I was saying, really adds to the fan experience.
Yeah, I mean, there's been so many here. It seems like every game gets a little better and a little louder. You know, for me, it was Friday night, our first playoff game at this arena, And when that opening video came on, man, it was electric in here. And from that first note, you know, the video that Matt had put out, and the way the crowd reacted to that, it was awesome. And you know, I'm not a sound expert, but I'm really realizing how important it is to the game day environment. That you know, the worst thing that could happen is can't hear the hosts, can't hear the song. You know, we've had none of that this year. It's been really good. Yeah, our ringside lounge has been great. It seats about 150, 160 people, and you can imagine pre-game or during an intermission, you know, we're connected to the arena here, so all the fans with that energy come pouring into here, and it's the same thing. You're playing music or you're communicating with those fans. You really need a sound system that can drown them out at times, because that energy pours into here. They've had a few drinks.
Yeah, no, I was going to touch on the fact that we have the ability to not only just, you know, play music through the sound system, but the ability to tap into the TVs, have our play-by-play guy easily come in, plug in, set up, and really, you know, to go back to just bringing an extra level to, you know, not only the game day experience, but coming in and having a viewing party and adding on top of that experience, right? It's and people feel, you know, when we have our play-by-play guy in here, they feel more engaged, more connected to the team. So
it's a versatile room, right? We're going to have corporate events in here, and the city's going to use this space for other things, not just cheering. So, you know, I think to have that option to do different things is great. And you know, we've only had to call Andrew a few times to help us through some of the the technical stuff. But no, the system's been easy to use and operate for, you know, myself, a beginner with this stuff. It's been really good.
Just to add on to the support side, the support has been incredible. I'm sure you could testify to that as well. Anytime there's been a problem with anything, not that there is a lot of problems, but you know, things happen, right?
Learning,
You know, learning the equipment, and you know, sometimes maybe our EQ, like I mentioned, kind of gets a little bit messed up. Anytime there's any questions, HVS has always been right on it to help us out. So
yeah.
Well, I just want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to have this chat. We put you in front of a camera and you guys killed it.
Yeah.
Is there any last remarks you want to give? Anything you want to say while we have this opportunity?
I guess just thank you to you guys. It's been a great first year here, and your equipment was certainly part of that success that we've had, and hopefully many years to come.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Cap
guys.
off and say go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs. Game 5.